Hello, I'm Pinky Kaur and welcome to my channel. Last night I checked with my husband what we would like to have for lunch tomorrow. So he said, can we have dosas? So I thought to myself, okay, having asked, now he said dosas, now I better make them. But dosas need a soaking time 6 to 8 hours, fermentation time 6 to 8 hours, and it was too late. So I thought, let me cut off the fermentation period completely and just have the soaking and make the dosa. So I thought, let's make a neer dosa. Neer dosa are very soft dosas which do not need any fermentation. And neer dosas I had with normally you have them with a stew, with a coconut stew, with a vegetable stew or a potato stew. So I thought, yes, let's have it. Be a good idea to have neer dosas with a stew. So today I'm going to make barnyard millet neer dosa with a potato stew. So last night I soaked barnyard millet. You can see this. This was soaked overnight. So I soaked it for almost 10 to 12 hours in the night. So the morning, so now in the morning I will grind this. I'm going to drain this water because I'm going to use this water for grinding, because as we know, millets have water soluble nutrients. So we should use the water in which we soak the millets. So I'm just going to drain this water. So I'm going to use this water even for the grinding. So since we are making a millet neer dosa. Okay, so I have this water here which I will use. So we are ready to grind the millets. The millets are already soaked, so they won't take much time to blend. And we need to make a very watery, thin paste. Okay, so I will add this water. First I'll add little water so that the millets get ground nicely. Now to this I'm adding 1 portion of grated fresh coconut. Why I'm adding 1 portion? Because I soaked 2 portions of the same size of millets. So to 2 portions of millets I'm adding 1 portion of grated coconut. So I'll just give this a nice blend. Okay, I think this will need some more water because we have to make it. I'll just check. Yeah, I mean it has to be watery, but at the same time it has to be smooth. We don't want to have any millet grains left in it. At this stage I will also add some salt so it gets mixed nicely. So I have some Himalayan pink salt here, so I've added that. I'll just check, I think it's done. Yes, it's done. We just have to make sure that there are no millet crumbles in it. It's all a smooth paste. I think it's done. Maybe I can just give it one more blend. I think I'll just do that, just to rule out any possibility. Okay, I think it's done. Now we are all set. Our dough is ready. I'll just pour this. Take a fresh vessel and I'll just pour this. So since we don't have to ferment this, the batter is ready to make the dosas. So here we have the millet batter ready for the neer dosa. Since there is no fermentation required, we can just make the dosa straight away. So we will make the dosas now on the gas, on the tawa, and alongside we'll also make the stew which we will eat with the dosas. So let's go in the kitchen. So here I have the kadai which is getting hot. I have my tawa getting hot. So we're going to make the neer dosas on this, and we're going to make the potato stew on this. So to make the potato stew, I'm just trying to heat the kadai a little bit first. So once the kadai gets heated, I'll just put in some rai for it to splutter. It is already spluttering. I'll put some curry patta. I'll put in some onions. This is how I make my stew. If you don't want to have onions, it's alright. Some green chili, just break it and put it. And I'm going to roast this. We don't need to roast the onions too much, just slightly, as long as the rawness goes away and the ginger is roasted, giving a nice flavor. So now I will add my potatoes. I've got this steamed potato. These are already steamed, so I'm going to add these potatoes. I'm making a potato stew, and there's one potato which I have not cut. I've cut these into cubes. Okay, this I'm just going to mash it with my hand. So this gives me the thickness in the gravy. And just mix this. I'll add my salt. And then goes the coconut milk. So I'm adding the coconut milk also I've added. So I'll just the potatoes are already boiled, so we don't have to really cook it much, because we don't boil coconut milk too much. So I'll just simmer it for a while. Let's just taste the salt. Nice. I'll also add lots of coriander. I love coriander. So adding lots of coriander. So while this is being simmered, I will just make sure that my tawa gets hot, so I can start making the neer dosas. So I will put this stew on a slow gas. Now I have made a potato stew. You can use any vegetables. Normally vegetable stew is also made with this. So you can use vegetables like French beans, carrots. So, oh, I forgot one thing. I must put in this some peanuts. I've got some fresh groundnuts which I had already boiled and kept, because that will give a nice taste to the stew. So I'm adding that. These are ajkal, because of monsoons, you're getting very good moongfali in the market. So this is fresh groundnut which has been boiled. So I'm adding that also. So this is also one of the good important ingredients when we make a stew. So now let this simmer. I'll keep the gas on absolutely slow. So let this simmer, and we will see what we can do with the dosas. So my tawa is also nice and hot now. So I've taken a ladle which is deep, so that I get, because this is watery, right? So I have changed the ladle. This is a flat one. I've taken a deeper one. So I will just see how it is, thin consistency like this. So we'll just take little. We don't have to take much because we're making small neer dosas. and then you just pour it. So you get these holes on the neer dosa. In the meantime, the stew is ready, so I will put off the gas. It's done. The stew is done. So I will lower this gas also. See, normally when you make a neer dosa with rice, you don't turn it, but you mean you don't take it upside down. But millets I do because I feel it needs to be cooked on both the sides. So I normally like to cook it on both the sides. Wonder which country map this is. So this is ready. So we have one neer dosa ready. So we will make one more. You can see this. It's very important to get these holes. It automatically comes because the batter is very watery. It's like your rava dosa. You know how your rava dosa also you get batter like this. You get holes like this. The same like that. Make it a little slow. Neer dosa when you make with rice, they are pure white, but with millets they can't be because millet itself is brownish in color. So there has to be a difference. But they cooked very fast. See on the tawa. Once the tawa is hot, they really get cooked very fast. So this is also done. So we have 2 neer dosas. So here I have my lunch ready. I have my millet neer dosa. I have my stew, my potato stew, and I have some nice coconut chutney. It's very important to eat coconut chutneys because they are very nutritious. They are raw. Coconut is a good fat. So we are having our good fat with our micro and macro nutrients, which is the millets, and we are having our good starch, which is the potatoes and the coconut milk. I just can't wait to taste this. I'm fumbling because I'm so hungry. Lovely. The stew is amazing. Let me try the neer dosa also. This goes with the chutney. It's yum. It's so quick to make because it doesn't need fermentation. So you just soak it. Even if last minute you think of making a dosa, just make a neer dosa. There's no fermentation required. Just soak it and grind it in the morning and make it. It's so easy to make. Make any stew you like, and or you can just have it with chutney also. But it goes very well with the stew. So it becomes a very filling meal. So if you like this recipe, guys, try it out. Press the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And if you know more, if you need to know more videos, you can always let me know also. And so if you subscribe to the channel, you will always be notified of the forthcoming videos. Why am I fumbling so much today? Because I'm very hungry and I can't resist to eat this because it is so yum. Have a good day.